everyone, this is Rachel with Rachel's Wig Reform. Today I have a pixie cut wig to show you. Now, I really don't think you could buy a wig shorter than the one that I have. This is very short. The funny thing is right before I started having my hair issues where it was falling out and getting big bald spots, I actually wore my hair very similar to this style. I also wore it very platinum blonde, almost white, almost as white as my shirt. And when I first started looking into wearing wigs, one of the things that did not appeal to me were the shorter cut wigs. And I think it's because I went to a wig boutique and I seen them on the mannequin heads. And sometimes the cutest wigs don't look very cute on mannequin heads. So I didn't even give them a try. I just went for more of like bob cut style wigs. Now, 4 years into wearing wigs, I'm going back to purchasing a pixie cut. I've tried her on already, and it was really funny because when I first put her on, I'm like, oh my goodness. And what's funny is when I first put on a bob wig, I was like, oh my goodness, because it was just so different. But anyways, I purchased this wig off from Wig Studio One in the clearance section, which, by the way, if you have not checked out their clearance section, it is a great place to get wigs for a great price. And I even got this on the 20% off flash sale. But if you see a wig in the clearance section that you want, get it, because there's only one, and once it's sold, it's gone. So don't hesitate on it. So this wig is Ellen Wille, and the wig is called Risk Comfort. Now, before I take this one off, this is Katherine by Jon Renau in 12FS8 Shaded Praline. I have her back in one of my messy buns. I do have a video on how I achieve this, but when I take her off, actually, I'll take her off in just a second. I want to show you the cap of this wig first. So this is the fully hand-tied cap for Risk Comfort. And this I noticed on the mono top, it has kind of like an extra little layer in here. This is the first wig I've ever had like that. And she has the Velcro adjusters. There is not much stretch to this wig. If you're looking for a stretchy wig, not a lot of stretch. The color of this wig is champagne rooted, and I'm going to tell you the description of it. It is a light beige blonde, medium honey blonde, platinum blonde, all on a dark root. Now I'm going to tell you this color comes up much warmer than what I was expecting it to. I was hoping maybe the honey blonde would be kind of the secondary color, and I would say the honey blonde is the dominant color in this wig. So before I take Katherine off, one of the things that is really great about when you put her into a messy bun is I take her off in the messy bun and I will put her right onto my mannequin head. And then I will also put a safety pin in her just to keep her on the mannequin head. And these mannequin heads do not stretch out my wigs. The wig is much bigger than this mannequin head. But now I can put her right into my little storage unit over here. And the next time I want to wear her, that messy bun is ready to roll. All right. So let me go ahead and get on Ellen Wille Risk Comfort. Like I said, when I first put it on, I was like, oh my gosh, because I just wasn't expecting it to be so short, even though it's a short pixie cut wig. Again, it has a much warmer color to it than what I was hoping for. And I would say this wig cap is a little smaller than average. I don't know if I would say petite, because a petite wig is going to be too small for me. And this fits just right. If it was any smaller, it would be too tight for me. The hairline and the lace, oops, sorry, I didn't mean to kick that, is I love it. I mean, it really does look super good up through here. And then it also has, you know, the illusion of scalp no matter where you mess with it, because it is a full mono top and a fully hand tied cap. When I'm going to take these earrings out, because you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to end up ripping them out. When I first put this wig on and looked at it, I'll tell you what my impression is. That I have a short haircut. I went to the salon and I got everything cut through here, but the stylist forgot to cut here and my back. And I'll do a quick spin for you. Hopefully all the hairline is out. And the side. To me, on my head, wigs look different on all of us. This right here and the back down in here, this kind of looks like a mullet is starting. Everything up in here is nice and layered, but then it just sort of has this longer look in the back. And same with right here. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm going to do to take care of this. This is just too long for me, all of this in here. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to pull it out and I'm going to cut it. And I am, oh gosh, I hate it doing things in, there we go, in this phone, because I can't see as well. I'm just going to pull these out, these layers out, and I'm going to take some of this length out of here. Now this wig has a nice little curl to it, so I'm not going to jagger cut it. And I'm going to take this heaviness right out of here too. It just, to me, it looks like it's just part of the hair that needed to be cut. If I can even find it. One of these days I'm going to come up with a better solution on how I can get a mirror in front of me to see. Okay, so now if you're looking at this side and now you're looking at this side, this is starting to blend in more for me. This is how I like my my shorter cut wigs to look. And she's just a little thick right in here, so I'm just going to kind of pulse that out in there and thin this out just a smidge. And just a little bit in here, just to texturize it a little bit more. One thing I'll tell you about this wig is it styles very nice. If you're looking for a pixie wig with this little bit of wave in it, it moves really well and does a lot of cute things. And the bangs kind of will move up and around, or you can, you know, smooth them out. It has some versatility to it. Take a little more out right here. It's hard for me to cut the wig through this. Of course, I got hair now on my lip. Through this phone, it's hard to see, and the light that's coming from this unit here is a much different light than what I have on my vanity. So you can see how this side is just kind of thick and heavy in there. And now this side I've got kind of pieced out a little bit more. And this is very similar to how I wore my hair. I don't like the thicker pieces around my face, but that's what's great about wigs, is those thicker pieces might be exactly what somebody else is looking for. But if it's not, and you're looking to make some modifications, it's very easy to do. And if you don't feel comfortable with doing these types of modifications, these are also just honestly really simple haircuts that a stylist should be able to do for you with no problems. If you took it in and just showed him or her what you didn't like about your wig. I know there's some stylists that are hesitant about doing it, but there are stylists out there that are more than willing to do it also. You just got to find them. This is a little thick up in here, so I'm going to thin it out just a little bit. This feels so different on me. And it's funny because this is just how short my hair was for many, many years. And now I put it back on and I'm like, ooh, this is crazy. I don't know if anybody watches King of Queens, but the episode where Carrie cuts her hair to get money to go on a cruise, and then she comes out and her hair's super, super short, and Doug thinks she looks like a guy. That's kind of how I feel right now in this wig. Like a boy. This side is just a smidge longer. I'm just kind of shredding out those edges in there and thinning it out just a little bit also. Now the back, I am going to fix the back, but I cannot do that in this side type of camera. I'm going to put it onto my hairline or my mannequin, and then I'm going to cut across the back. So there's a lot of lift up in here that you can work with this wig. There's a lot of ways you can piece it kind of around your ears and style it. So for me, I like this over my ears a lot better. Just want to show you the different movement in it. And again, you can bring it down if you want bangs more in your face. You can make this into a smoother look. Like this. Or again, you can leave the bangs down and you can fluff up the top a little bit more. You can piece these bangs out. You can see how easy it is working with this wig, and I have absolutely no product in it at all. Or you can lift up these bangs and get kind of a funkier look to it. And it just goes right wherever you want it to go. And again, no product on this wig so far at all. And that's how easy it is to work with. So, you know what, right there, that's still just a smidge too thick for me. Just gonna thin it out a little bit more. I just want it to be a little piecier right there. Once you get used to using these thinning shears, they really do become your best friend with wigs. But they can be scary at first. I totally get it. All right. I'm going to put my earrings back on to show you the final look here. Because I think whenever I wear a shorter wig like this, I prefer to have a bigger hoop earring in. I think I would like this color more if it was in a brighter blonde, but it's growing on me. So right now, what I need to do with this wig is I need to fix the back across there. And I think I'm going to be able to put it on my mannequin head and cut it and show you how I do that. So look for that video. But if you are looking for a cute pixie cut wig that has some movement to it, some different, you know, versatility to it also with how you maneuver the bangs and how you want to play with it, even if you wanted to like mohawk it up a little bit more, I guess you could. This wig is just cute. And I'm not even using any product. And I know I've said that, but it's just, to me, that says a lot about the wig and the cap construction and the fibers and how well it can work for a pixie cut. All right, so back to my old look. Still kind of different for me looking in the mirror and seeing it now that I'm getting more into longer wigs. But again, this is Risk Comfort by Ellen Wille, and the color is, I already forgot the color because, oh my gosh, for big, champagne rooted. I purchased this all from the clearance section at Wig Studio 1. Look for the video to show how I'm going to cut the back and make that just kind of blend in a little more with this cut. And also follow me on my Facebook page, Rachel's Wig Reform, where I have lots of before and after pictures. And also make sure you subscribe to my channel. All right, everyone, we'll talk with you soon.